professional sales team, get an oil change in our top-of-the-line Quick Lube, need a tune-up from our service department, or even need some detailed body work done in our state-of-the-art facility, we are always making sure you, the customer, are our number one concern.
Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
2020, just the sound of that year makes us shudder. From derecho to COVID to missing our family and friends, we learned to appreciate the little things in life. With the help of Jeff Story Hunt, we capture memorable moments and photos and post them on our Roselle Mutual Facebook page. Roselle Mutual and our partner Grinnell Mutual believe in the future of our youth and enjoy sharing their accomplishments with you. Give us a call at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Mackey Motors pregame show here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM. Ryan Steinkamp, of course, the head coach for the Kuemper Knights, joining us here. And, Coach, I appreciate your time as always.
Absolutely, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Coach, you guys come back home this week. You're going to be hosting the Rams of Maple Valley, Untitled Charter Oak Ute, a program struggling right now, winless on the season. But I want to bounce back for you guys to last week. You went over to Greene County. You knew it was going to be a challenging game against a program that's kind of been a playoff team here over the last several years. You end up falling 13-3. Sounds like you had a really good game defensively, had some opportunities maybe offensively in the second half. What did you guys take away from that, and where do you feel like you're at right now after 3 weeks?
You know, we're definitely improving each week. You know, what we took away from that last week game is like, you know, we're close. We're really close to taking that next step to being extremely competitive with those really quality teams. You know, but we just kind of broke it down a little bit about things we kind of talked about with coaches we met, and we kind of talked about what are we good at, what do we need to work on. And that's why this week our main focus has been us. You know, if we just keep working on us, improving us, and we feel like we can be really competitive throughout the rest of our district.
Any concern of the kids being down and maybe a letdown after that, because the Greene County Kuemper games become a rivalry here in the last decade or so?
No, I mean they're not down. I mean I think anything they're motivated. They know that we can improve. You know, they know that those are games where, you know, this program we want to start taking those games. But you know, it's not about the wins and losses. It's about learning and growing. And because technically right now everybody in the state is 0-0, so you know it was good playing a quality non-district opponent.
You guys have a team that has struggled here coming in tonight in the Rams, but you can't look past anybody. What have you guys focused on this week to get the team ready?
You know, we watched some film on them. You know, we feel comfortable as far as X's and O's wise, you know, what to do. So now, I said the big thing for us this week has been just executing and focusing on us. You know, if we can do, we worked a lot on blocking, getting off blocks, tackling, because no matter what, it comes down to those things, and those are things that kind of hurt us a few times this year too. So we're really focused on the basics of being engaged, being locked in. So hopefully if we do those little things, we feel like we have a good chance to be successful. You mentioned staying on blocks. Where has that hindered you, and what kind of things did you work on to try and improve that this week? I'm working on just firing up the ball a little bit. You know, we noticed on the line where there's a few times we got smacked around a little bit, or they beat us off the ball too. So that's been an emphasis for us this week. And then, you know, blocking in space too, where we missed a few blocks, or one block away from a big play happening. We just got to take a little more pride in those type deals too. So we worked hard on that, and the kids did a great job of embracing that throughout this week. Tavanami's had a nice year for you. You got Chris Moore some snaps last week as a tailback as well. How have you seen the running game grow? You know, we're kind of we're kind of just working on a few different things. You know, different personnel situations where, you know, maybe one's a better pass catcher out of the backfield and stuff too. And you know, we know that some teams are keen on whoever's back there a little bit, so we're trying to mix things up a little bit. So. A lot of it is continue to work on timing and getting that down. Let's talk about the pass game. Been up and down a little bit this year. Where do you feel like it's at? Where can you get better throwing the football? You know, I thought our protection has been pretty good. A little bit is, I think, we got trusted a little bit more because, you know, our receivers made some great plays, made some good catches. Whoever's been at quarterback, between Cooper or DJ, has made good throws. I think we just have to trust things a little bit, whether if we drift on a route or if we don't run it hard because we don't think we're getting the ball. So a lot of it is just trust.
Rams going to come in struggling again, as I've said probably too many times here in the interview, Coach. But they've got a guy in the Barons kid who can run it a little bit. They also run with the Kuemper kid. Those are two names that generally say athlete from over there at Maple Valley, Anthony Charter Oak Ute. But what are you looking at for them offensively? Do you think they're going to come out and try to chuck it around against you guys and just throw caution to the wind, or will they try to be a little bit more ball control and run the football as well?
No, they tried spreading it out quite a bit this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see them maybe put two backs in there and try and just run it down us, because that's kind of that's where we shut down Greene County's passing pretty well. But when they lined up in two backs, we struggled a little bit. We had a little more of a passing guys out there. So something we're going to work on this week is they show up those run formations. We have to tighten up a little bit and trust our guys back deep, got a little cover, and we got to play them run a little harder. So we'll kind of be ready for both of them.
Are you more concerned about the run game then? Is that what concerns you more?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying more about being ready for it, because, last 2 weeks we've done a good job of playing the pass, but maybe they got us for a few more yards, plays that maybe should have been 1 or 2 yards. They've gotten 5 or 6 yards on, where I just want to make sure we're stuffing that a little bit sooner at the line.
Why do you think your pass defense has been so good this year? What stands out for you?
I think a lot of it is, kind of just playing things simple. They kept the ball in front of them. They see them, those guys back there communicating a lot more. They got confidence. I think that week one where we were in good spots, so we try to have the confidence now. We really worked on that. They've practiced hard too. We worked on them a lot of individual things too, and they're stepping up with that too. So their growth throughout the season has been great.
You mentioned kind of a start of the second season here with the district season starting tonight. 1-0 start in the district. What would that mean for this program and for this young team?
Oh, just confidence. Like I said, we take things one game at a time. We don't look too far ahead. Coaches don't, players don't. So that's our goal each week now, is to be 1-0 and to improve.
Coach, we appreciate you joining us here in the Mackey Motors at pregame. Wish you the best. A lot coming up tonight, and I know we're looking forward to catching up with you for the New Way Ford Scoreboard Show coming up yet tonight, and of course tomorrow morning for the MC Country Cafe Coaches Show.
Thanks a lot, Jeff. Appreciate it.
You bet. That is, again, head coach Ryan Steinkamp with the Kuemper Knights. They're hosting Maple Valley Anthony here on KCIM. We'll step away, take a break. When we come back, Tom Hawkap and Mark Fielmeyer. They'll have the coverage for you tonight coming up next here on KCIM.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Potable, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Someone you can rely, who's always on your side. That's why there's Nationwide. That's why there's Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Hi, I'm J.R. Mayhall. At Gredeman & Associates, we know insurance coverage options can be overwhelming. That's why we partner with Nationwide to help you find the best protection for you and your family's needs. Call 792-5050 or visit gredeman.com to learn more.
This is Steve Shable. When you combine hard work, determination, certified healthcare professionals, and a workout facility loaded with the best equipment around, the end result is what every athlete wishes to attain: improved athletic performance. Whether it be one-on-one or group sessions, the Sports Performance Program at St. Anthony's can take your athletic performance to a higher level. Call Steve Shable at 794-5241 today to get enrolled in the St. Anthony Sports Performance Program.
Good evening and welcome to the stadium. I bet you that was long enough to set the silence alarm off and make somebody think we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, we're just easing our way into it tonight, Tom.
Well, they never give me the same equipment twice,
This new stuff's really IT. I tell you what, I think I'd have to go back to school to run most of this equipment.
I'm pretty sure somebody was supposed to have done that for me when we got this thing rolling tonight, but here we are.
We're not going to name any names, right?
Tom Hawkat, Mark Philmeyer live at the Carroll Football Stadium as the Kuemper Knights will play host to Maple Valley Anthony Odo Charter Oak Ute.
It's a mouthful, Tom.
The formerly known as the Rams the rest of the night.
Yeah. I like your thinking.
Both these teams coming in, maybe not quite the starts to the season they wanted. The Knights played hard against Greene County, fell on the road last week. We heard from Coach there. They had multiple opportunities to try to get the W and just couldn't find a way to get it done. The Rams, on the other hand, they're coming in 0-3, really struggling, and it should be a good chance for the Knights to get that run game figured out here this evening the way things look.
Yeah, the matchup definitely where we're really strong right now, and I saw when our captains walk out there, we had Cal Waniger, Carter Pudens, Isaac Evans, and Jared Hausman. So 3 of our 4 are linemen, and that's the strength of our team right now is up front. Our defense is very solid. Our run game should be good, and so far this year the Rams have really struggled to defend the run and run the ball with any consistency. So matchup-wise, it looks like definitely our favor tonight.
Currently, we're in the Mackey Motors pregame show brought to you by Mackey Motors. Find new roads as we take a look at the starting lineups that we will see as the coin flip. Looks as though Kuemper won the toss, and they wanted the football to start things. So Kuemper will take the ball first and see if they can get things started the right way.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Kuemper's very excited to be able to sit up, run the ball. It'd be interesting to see just how explosive the run game can be tonight and really take charge up front because this sets up nice for Kuemper's strength.
Here's a look at those starting lineups for the Kuemper Knights at quarterback number 4, Cooper Potabom, the junior. Then in the backfield, you've got Jared Hausman, the senior, wearing number 5, along with Tay Vanami, who's currently leading the team with 38 carries, 308 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Garrett Christensen, the senior tight end, wears number 81. Then you've got wide receiver Nate Overmole wearing number 9 in his senior season. Sophomore wide receiver DJ Vanami. Then on to the big guys up front. Cal Waniger, number 61, the offensive tackle. To his inside will be Will Healy. Center is Connor Hayes. Then you've got Carter Pudens and Isaac Evans on the other side. So some guys that have done a lot of moving so far for the season. For the Rams, it'll be Ryan Allen, Thomas Cisco, Hunter Dixon, and Cole Barons across the front. They'll bring in a 4 linebacker core too. So that 4-4-2-1 type of a look here from the Rams. With Scott Nutt, Olmeyer, Parr, Forbes, and Hankey. As we're about ready for kickoff, the Kuemper Knights in red uniforms, yellow trim, white numbers on the back, and they've got the gold helmets on with the cross on the side. The Rams have the Ram logo on the side of their maroon helmets in yellow. They're wearing white tops, maroon numbers outlined in yellow, and maroon pants. The Kuemper Knights set to go against the Maple Valley Anthony Odo Charter Oak Ute Rams. They'll step it off. The kickoff is set. They take a look, and we are underway here at the Carroll Football Stadium on a beautiful evening. This one's taken by the up man off to the left side, trying to get up the line and trying to find a place to go was, I think it was Gherkin.
Yeah, Ben Gherkin. Short kick, took it down the left sideline. Nice return here. Kuemper set up at about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, looks like they'll mark that at the Kuemper 44 as we get started with play here tonight. Ball sits on the left hash, 1st and 10. The official does a nice job. He asks, how would you like me to set this up for you?
I always like those type of officials.
Pistol formation for the Knights. 1 man in motion, right to left. They'll hand it off to Vanami going over the left side. He's got a big hole. He's going to pull 1 man with him. Breaks a tackle. He got close to the first down. It'll all depend on the spot. Looks like they'll have it. A 10-yard pickup there for Vanami.
Yeah, Rams really crowding the line of scrimmage there. They had both linebackers stunned in there, and he was able to bounce at the outside. Nice run there, drug a couple of defenders with him, but a nice 10-yard run to start the game for Tay.
Knights will break the huddle. 1st and 10 now into Ram territory. One man in motion, left to right. They're going to turn, swing it out to the right side in the hands of Houseman. He's down the field across the 40, and he'll be brought down on the 37-yard line. So a pickup of about 9 on the swing pass to the right side.
Yeah, nice job by the receivers out there. Nate Overmo got a nice block on the edge there, and they were able to spring him for a nice 9-yard pickup on 1st down.
So it'll be 2nd down and about 2. 2 men split to the right side. Houseman wing back to the left. Vanami stands next to Potabom, takes it, makes, thought he had the first man miss. He slid down but was able to hold on, and a nice tackle in the backfield defensively by Colby Scott.
Yeah, it's really obvious what the Rams are trying to do here. They're really crowding the line of scrimmage. Their linebackers are just flying through the gaps. They are really susceptible to any dump pass or anything. They get to the outside. Kuemper's going to get a lot of big plays tonight if they keep playing defense like this.
Well, now they need a 3rd down conversion. It's 3rd and 3 from the 39. They'll turn, hand off to the second man through. That's Vanami. He's going to pick up 1.5, maybe 2, but he's going to be, it looks to be 2,
about a yard short
when they finally spot this thing. So an early 4th down decision for Coach Steinkamp. Didn't look like it took him very long.
No, there was no hesitation. Ryan's going to line up and run the ball here. Yeah, this is what you've got an experienced offensive line for. He's getting right behind center. Looks like the quarterback's just going to sneak it.
I formation. Potabom takes it. He's going to push forward for about 2. He actually had a pretty good seam there. He wasn't touched for quite a while.
Yeah, I love that. I know with the new spread offense and all that, a lot of people don't get under center anymore. But, you and I were talking a little bit before. I like where Iowa gets up under and just sneaks it. It's really hard to stop that, especially if you go silent count.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Ball inside the 35. Center of the field. Again, pistol formation. One man wing back to the left. They fake it. Now they want to roll out. Potabom rolls to his right side. Now he's going to pull it down. He sees a big seam. It went down kind of awkwardly, but he pops up rather quickly. So an 8-yard gain there by Potabom. And a good thought because not much open between his receivers as the Rams were covering well downfield.
Yeah, I really like his decision making. I said that in the Atlantic game when I did a couple weeks ago, but nobody was open. He saw the seam, he took it, tucked it down, got a nice 8-yard pickup. That's just a really smart play by a young quarterback coming into becoming of age here as he gets more starts under his belt.
Potabom turns. They want to run the option. He's going to pitch it to the left side. A small seam, hard running there.
Yeah, Chris Moore. Yeah, Kuemper's twice now on the edges. Basically the last guy's made the tackle. That's going to pop. They've got so many people in the box that once Kuemper gets the outside, if they make one guy miss, they're gone.
Potabom barely held on to the football long enough to get the outside guy to commit which way he was going. Somebody else can have this hit.
Yep.
So they'll go with the T formation in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left this time. Potabom takes the snap, gives it back to Moore. Moore trying to find a way through. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it for Chris Moore trying to go up the middle. And again, coming up off the bottom of the pile for the Rams. Looked like Colby Scott and also Cole Behrens, 2 guys from that linebacker core that have been in on a lot here early on.
Yeah, I think defensively the Rams have done something Kuemper probably wasn't looking for. They've got 6 guys on the line of scrimmage, so there seems to be one unblocked guy every time. Kuemper's got to get that cleaned up because that's the guy that's been causing problems so far.
2nd and 10. Houseman in motion. They'll give it to him on the sweep to the right side. Puts his foot in the ground, tries to turn. He breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's going to sneak out to about the 10-yard line. Turned something out of nothing as he picked up 9.
Yeah, great spin move there. Stuck his foot in the ground, realized he wasn't going to get to the edge. They had contained. Spun back to the middle of the field, broke one tackle, and had a nice 8-9 yard pickup there.
So again, 3rd and 1 for the Kuemper Knights on this opening drive. They've ate away 3 minutes. Five minutes.
Yeah, I was looking at your math. I wasn't going to say anything, Tom.
That's all right. Here's a run up the middle by Manami. He's carrying guys down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, Tay really drug a couple guys with him there. And what I like to see, we had 3 pancakes. Our offensive line had 3 pancakes on that play, which was nice. That makes it easy to run when the guys in front of you are on their back.
So there's 6:35 on the clock for those who do math better than me. Still in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1, just outside the 1. Vanami in the backfield with Potabom. They'll put a man in motion right to left. That's Houseman. Now they'll hand it to Vanami over the right side. He lowers his shoulder, and he is stonewalled at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure of the spot there. The side judge had a foot in the end zone and then back to back out. So somebody must have made a good tackle in the hole there because I think everybody assumed he was in.
So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1.
I like this better, Tom. They're going back under center.
2 receivers to the left. Potabom under center. I formation behind him. Potabom's just going to lean forward into the end zone for a touchdown on the QB sneak. 9-minute drive. Eats up 6:20 on the clock. And a touchdown for the Knights.
I really like Kuemper. Coach Steinkamp and his offensive staff did a nice adjustment there twice. They got under center. Take advantage of what works. Just stick it in. When you're that close, when you're 1 yard out, just get behind the big guys and follow them in for an easy score.
We got some swing and gate action going. The gate doesn't swing. They hike it over to Moore on the right side. He runs around the corner for 2. And now we've got a late flag on the play. We'll have to see which way this one goes. Oh, they're going to...
Yeah.
Looked like a pretty equal fight.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that's pretty ticky-tacky. I mean, our guys in the end zone hand the ball to the official, and, maybe I can see calling it after the play or something, a little skirmish, but yeah, that had nothing to do with the outcome of the play, Tom.
So now we'll wait and see, as it'll be a 1-point try from the 12. Looks like the kicking tee came out this time.
Which is good, because now we're going to see, because we've got a nice young kicker here. He's got good leg. Get some experience here.
The snap's horrible, bounces in. They get it down, and it is up and good. What a great job there. That snap looked like a Hawkeye snap at the beginning of the game as Fitzsimmons punches it through for the PAT. Knights lead 7-0, 5:38 to play. We're back in 1 minute on 1380 KCIM.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
The Knights use over half of the first quarter, score a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they'll kick it off to the Rams. This one's going to bounce hard at the 15, takes a bounce back. It's still a free ball, and the Rams going to finally cover it up. A great job. You saw Coach Steinkamp. He was down there thinking about trying to help recover that one for the team.
Yeah, he was going to jump on that one. Wanted to mention something, too. That extra point, Jared Hausman did a phenomenal job. That ball skipped back down there, and he snagged that up and got the hold down, which was really impressive the way the snap came out.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 for the Rams. They work left to right towards the Carroll Rec Center here at the Carroll Football Stadium this evening. Tom Hawkamp along with Mark Fieldmeyer on the call on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM. Rams in the shotgun formation, one man in the backfield. That's Behrens. They'll turn, give it to him on the left side to sweep. He's got a seam, and he's going to sneak forward for about 3 yards. Looking from up here, that was a pretty big hole when it opened up and he made his cutback.
Yeah, Kuemper, their defensive lineman got really deep, got a lot of penetration. He was able to cut that back. That's the one thing you got to make sure of is you don't over penetrate. And we had a couple defensive linemen that were probably 6-7 yards in the backfield there. So if you're going to get that deep, you got to be careful to cut back lanes. Your linebackers got to fill those.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Rams. Man in motion, left to right. They'll give it to the sweep on the right side, trying to get around the edge, and they'll be pushed out after another gain of what appears to be 4 yards on the play, just running around the right side with the wide receiver Collins.
Yeah, Evans did a nice job getting off his block there. They were double teaming him, and might even had a lot of jersey there, but he was able to extend that and push it far enough outside that our corners and our linebackers could get there.
Well, a good crowd tonight's making the bleachers rattle. It's Hawaiian theme night here in the student section. Trying to think warm thoughts. It's an option to the right side. They'll pitch it out to Behrens, who's got a big hole on the outside. He's got the 1st down. He's out to the 35-yard line, and that's where he'll be stopped.
Yeah, Kuemper actually blitzed right to the play. The blitzer ran right by the running back. So, once again, we're getting a lot of penetration, but you've got to be under control. You can't run by the guy and let him cut back on you. So, just something we've got to make a few adjustments on. We're getting a lot of penetration, and we're there. We just got to make sure we make the plays and are ready for the cutback.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams. They drop back. Kuhlman wants to throw. He's got a man over the middle, and that one should have been picked off as it skipped through the hands of base.
Yeah, John saw 6 because he saw that. If he picked that, he was scooting right down the sidelines. Just overthrew the receiver on the slant. John was sitting in perfect position there to pick that. Just went off his fingertips.
He maybe checked the goalpost from there as he was coming in.
He saw that go all the way.
So Kuhlman's first pass attempt is incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to the right, wing back to the right side of the formation, tight end to the left side. Here comes the blitz from the Knights. They're going to swing it out quickly into the flat, and they'll pick up 4, trying to get it out to Nutt.
Yeah, I've been really impressed. You've seen the Rams have only won a couple games the last 3 or 4 years, but actually they're playing really hard, and they're playing physical, which you just never know if a team comes in with games like that. So they must have had a good week of practice, and the coaches, I'm sure, really got on them.
3rd down and 6 as the crowd comes alive. They'll check the front. 4-man front, everybody down. Kuhlman hands to the up back. That one was almost dropped, but he re-grabs it, and he is hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. No place to go that time.
Yeah, perfect example. Everybody stayed in their lanes, stayed in their gaps. He had nowhere to go, and they corralled him for, a 4-yard loss. Another nice adjustment here with Kuemper. In high school, I always like having 2 guys deep so you don't have that ball that scoots down the sideline and rolls 25 yards. I like having 2 guys back and splitting the field and make sure you catch the punt in the air.
Here comes the punt. The kick is good, going to take a bounce, and they both back up. Now one will take off up the right side. Trying to find a seam is Overmo, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. They're both sitting there. One thought maybe we should let it bounce. The other one said, let's go. And the Knights will start at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Nate saw it, took a nice easy hop, and he says, you know what, I'm going to take this and go. And he had a nice return there.
And that ball did right off the rubber, landed sideways, went straight up like a basketball, and he was able to pick it up. So the Knights stalled the 6-play drive from the Rams, and they'll try to do it again. They started on their 44 last time. They're at the 42 this time. Benami next to Potabom in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They do a stop and go on the left side. Now Potabom just pulls down. He's got a big seam. He's across the 50 out to the 40 now. Makes a stutter step to the 45 where he'll be brought down. What a job there by Potabom, showing his speed as he runs for 23.
Yeah, nice little shake there in the hole. He got an outside, and then he actually had a nice move on the corner out here on the outside to pick up another 5-6 yards.
First and 10 from the 35. Potabom drops back, wants to throw. He's got his man down the sideline. He's open and into the end zone. Touchdown from 35 yards out. Potabom able to hit Benami for the touchdown, and the Knights go up 13-0.
Yeah, when you commit 9 guys to the box, you leave your corners on an island. If you don't get a bump off the line of scrimmage, Benami ran right by him and was wide open, and a beautiful ball. Beautiful pass there. So easy when you're single coverage and they don't bump you at the line, Tom.
So they'll just kick this one. Fitzsimmons comes out. Houseman to hold. Kick is up. High archer is good after the PAT. Knights lead 14-0 with 2:24 to play in quarter number 1. You're listening to Friday Night Football. We're back in 1 minute on 1380 KCIM.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. This one's a low line drive to the 10-yard line. The Rams will field it, trying to get across the formation, and they do. They find a seam, and they'll wrestle that one out to the 27-yard line. Just patient running over there. I couldn't tell if that was Forbes or Nutt on that as he ran away from us on the number side.
Yeah,
that was Nutt on the return.
It was Nutt. One thing Kuemper needs to do a better job of is they've had plenty of guys in position. They just haven't broke down. They're actually basically running by tackles right now. They've got to get a little more under control because they've had 3 or 4 opportunities for pretty significant losses, and that return should have only been a couple yards, and they just ran right by him.
Shotgun formation, trips to the left side of the formation for the Rams. Kuhlman drops back, throws the left-handed bomb deep. And that one was broken up. I don't know who actually got the hand on it, but maybe Benami again, sliding in there and just giving it a swat to tip it away. But they had a step on the cornerback, so I think it was Benami who was able to save the deep play there from Kuhlman, trying to hit his wide receiver Collins.
Yeah, actually a nice play, good thrown ball, nice route ran. Benami just made a really nice play, getting his hand there at the end and knock it away.
Second down and 10 from the left hash. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the right. They'll turn, hand it off to the back behind. Barron's trying to find a seam, sneaks forward. 4 yards on the gain over the right side.
You can tell the Rams have, this pretty good little speed. They got some quickness in the backfield. If they get a seam, they're pretty good about sticking their foot and hitting the seam and cutting and going. Like I said, Kuemper just needs to make sure when they get there, they're wrapping up and are under control.
So 3rd down and 7 as the crowd comes alive again. Trips to the left side. Kuhlman takes the snap, wants to run the option that way. He lowers his shoulder, and he is hit hard in the hole. He thought he had an opening and closing rather quickly on him.
Yeah.
At 53.
No, it was Chris Moore stuck his nose in there. Really good pop. What I'd like to see with Chris there is wrap him up. He really hit him hard. He just needs to wrap him up and take him to the ground there.
I think Healy started to slow him down to let Moore get the free rush. So 3 plays and a punt, it looks like, for the Rams. They'll get this one off. It's a high end over end punt. The Knights will take it at the 38. Not much going on the return as they'll bring it out to the 44-yard line. So the Knights will start on their 44. So far they started on the 44, 42, 44. Pretty regular.
Yeah,
good average.
Yeah, the results have been really good, too.
I mean, we've even worked on my math skills, and this is going to be like a 43.5-yard
I was going to say, you're going to have this one down. Your math teacher's really impressed, Tom.
I'm sure. Somebody should let Marilyn Peters know what I was going to do. Pistol formation for the Knights this time. They lead 14-0, 3rd possession. Here's Vanami. He's plowing as he's trying to move a Ram with him as he goes. Vanami picks up a yard, but he carried a Ram about 3.
Yeah, he drug him with him. So
might have to punch a ticket next time you go for a ride like that.
That's where you do all them squats in the off season, Tom. Pull a guy with you.
2nd down and 9, 25 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. 19 on the play clock, so we'll see one more play from the Knights without the clock stoppage. Man in motion, left to right. Potabom takes it, throws it out to the man, and it is dropped. And they'll say incomplete pass with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, Nate just he was looking. He's trying to turn upfield before he had the ball, but that's one of those quick plays, and timing's everything. And he just had to wait just a tick. And as he was waiting, he took a peek to see where the defender was at and just slipped through his hands. No, it looks like we got a new tradition down here. We got a bunch of cars parked on the end zone and watching the game. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, they were doing that 2 weeks ago, too. A few people enjoying it. Trips to the left. They'll give it to Vanami on the run. He makes his move inside. Now he's out to the outside. There's a flag on the play. He's down to the 30, the 20. He's at the 10, the 5. If it stands, it's a 56-yard touchdown. But where the flag came, I'm guessing this one's going to be trotted back.
Yeah.
And Potabom sitting there. He's signing over the number to the coach. Looked like one of the guards up front.
Yeah, no, it was actually a great block. This is the old lineman in me, but that was a great block. Just because you knock somebody on their butt doesn't mean it's holding. That was a great block on the corner. I'm not even going to name who it was, just because he got the penalty. But they're going to watch that on film. That was not a hold. That was a pancake, Tom.
The first quarter is in the books. The Knights lead 14-0 heading to the second. We're back in 1 minute. You're listening to 1380 KCIM and Friday night.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you. From our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Team up today.
And we're coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. It's a big third down and the rec center here for the Knights as they've got 18 yards to go. Houseman in motion right to left, puts 3 receivers that way. Potabom will roll to his left, set his feet, throws it deep. He's got a man deep, but this one's going to be well short and picked off. He wanted to get it to Overmole, and Overmole had beat his guy, but Potabom just put too much air under that, and that will be an interception.
Yeah, that's a really hard throw for Cooper. You're rolling to your left and trying to throw that across your body. He did, and Overmole broke loose and just didn't have enough to get on it. But, that's trying to throw the ball, 45, 50 yards downfield. That's a long throw.
So the Rams will start on their own 38, their best field position of the night. Trailing by 14 points. Kuhlman in the backfield's got one man to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Hands it off. No, he keeps it this time, sneaks it in, and actually I think they swapped their quarterbacks on us there, as that's Newquist in there at quarterback all of a sudden. They need to make it like baseball where they have to,
Got to report themselves. So the official.
Just make sure that
as many different personnel packages these teams use, we'd never get that game would take forever.
Just the guys who are going to touch the ball. Centers, quarterbacks.
Defense would love it.
Newquist back there still. He's going to drop back, look to the right side. And he's going to be met by the Kuemper defense in the backfield. Cal Waniger, one of the guys to get there and wrap him up, bring him down, and it looks like maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's dropped back twice, and I don't think either time he had any intentions of throwing the ball. It looked like it was almost like a quarterback draw. So if those are supposed to be passes, he's got happy feet. 3rd
down and 10 from the 38, 10:45 to play. He's got highlighter orange cleats on, so he should be able to recognize him the rest of the game.
He's easy to spot.
Pistol formation. One man in the backfield. Knights show blitz. They'll bring it from the right side. They throw up and over. That was a good play as he threw it right into the breadbasket of his tight end, who battles forward. Scott caught it and goes forward for 13 yards.
Yeah, I like that. That's always been sort of the soft spot this year on Kuemper's defense, is that short crossing, the flats there. Because Kuemper really uses their defensive linemen for rushing, and their linebackers get really deep drops. And so there is a pocket in there if you're patient enough to use it.
So for the first time tonight, the Rams are in Kuemper Knight territory. Newquist takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, following a lead blocker, lowers his shoulder, picks up 5, going right up the middle of that defense. Waniger, one of the last ones up under the pile.
Yeah, Waniger, Max Pedic was in on that tackle, and also in there was Chris Moore.
Remember, friends, our Western Iowa Networks will get you more speed when working from home, more movie time with family with no buffering, and more savings. They help us out here all the time. 712-775-2946 or westianet.com. Here's the snap, handoff again. This time they're trying to work with the running back Barons, and he is driven backwards, and a fumble. The Knights come up with it. Waniger's holding on to the football.
Yeah. Cal stood him up in the hole and stripped the ball from him. That's a really good defensive play. Stand him up, tear the ball away. Hey, you know what? We're on the 45-yard line again.
So they'll swap turnovers. The Knights will take over with 9:12 on the clock here in the second on their own 45-yard line. 44-42, 44-45.
Going to be an easy night for starting position for you.
Here's 1st and 10. Snap back to Potabom. Throws it over to Hausman. He's met in the backfield. Makes one man miss. Now he's got to carry a couple guys with him to get a gain of 2.
Yeah, that play, that swing pass tonight, the way they're playing defense, they're crowding the line with their linebackers. That's going to be tough to make that work tonight. You know, I like when we did go up top with the single coverage on the outside, or you're going to have to use your running game to get there. But that swing pass against this defense, the way they're playing, it's going to be hard to make that work tonight.
Well, the beach ball's out here in the Hawaiian-themed student section.
What, College World Series, huh?
A little bit. 2nd and 8 for the Knights from the 42. Or excuse me, 47. Here's a handoff over the left side to Tay Vanami. Tay lowers his shoulder. He'll pick up 6 on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Love that call there by Kuemper's staff. They ran to the short side of the field, and obviously, like I told you before, the Rams are really loading to the wide side with their linebackers and flowing that way, so they went to the short side, and Tay had a nice run. They only had one guy over there, and got a nice pickup of, 7 yards?
Tay coming off, not moving his left arm. Took a big hit there when he lowered his shoulder. Third down and 2. The deep back is Moore. I formation. They'll hand to the first man through. That's Hausman. He leans forward. He got to, well, they're going to mark him just shy of the 45. And that mark is going to be just short of a first down.
Yeah, that was set up. Coach Steinkamp and the offensive staff there, they were thinking 2 plays there. They just wanted to make sure they had positive yardage now to be short. 4th and short, we'll get up under center and sneak it again.
So really it's 4th down and a chalk line for the Knights. Potabom working the hard count, now takes it, and he's easily got that.
Yeah.
Picked up a yard on the keeper. First down for the Knights.
Yeah, I really liked that. They knew they were going to use 2 plays to get the first down. Got the I formation, which we very seldomly see on 3rd down anymore, Tom, and got a couple yards and made it 4th and real short.
They're going to measure this thing. They got a horrible spot.
That is a horrible spot. Wow.
That ball is at least a football length back.
Wow.
We'll have to go to review on this one. Radio review. Just believe what we tell you. Boy, Potabom was easily past
They still got it, but oof. Wow.
I couldn't believe we're bringing the sticks out where they both set themselves.
I was too. That wasn't even marking with the wrong foot. Sometimes they'll say the guy, instead of using right foot, one of those left foot. That was just a bad spot. But at the end, we still got it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Kuemper Knights. Ball on the 45, 6:57 to play in the first half. Knights lead 14-0. Morris hit in the backfield, and what a way to not give up by that linebacker. As he hit him, flew by, came back, and got the tackle again. Let's see. I think that was 58. Yep, that's Ryan Allen, the defensive end.
Yeah.
He hit him in the backfield, then came back and still got him for a tackle for loss.
The other thing Kuemper's going to expose here real quick is they're just going to have their little tight end dump pass here right over the linebackers because there is nobody there.
4 men in the box, 2 guys up tight on the edges. They fake it to Vanami. Potabom keeps it, sees the seam, cuts back over the middle, makes a man miss. He makes another man miss. He's off to the races. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Potabom. 45-yard scamper.
Yeah, Cooper's doing a really nice job. That read option, right? They're really concentrating on our running backs, whether it's Chris Moore or Tavanami. And so when he pulls that out and runs with it, he's had some really nice holes. And he's shifty. He's got nice little cuts. He puts his foot in the ground. He cuts. And he sees the field. The only thing I wanted to see him do a little bit more, Tom, he needs to get that ball tighter. He gets a bread loaf hanging a little bit low once in a while carrying it.
Fitzsimmons in for the point after as Hausman will hold. Snap's good. Kick is up and also good. Knights lead 21-0. 6:07 to play in the first half. We're back in 1 minute on 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and
Potabom adds to his total after the 45-yard run. He's up to 2 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air tonight. Does have 1 interception. Here's the kickoff from the Knights, leading 21-0. It's a end-over-end line drive, taken at the 9. Trying to come up the near sideline on the Kuemper side. Getting cut down rather quickly was Forbes as the defense was there. And again, it looks like
it was John Bass. I made the tackle.
27-yard lines where the Rams will start.
Yeah, Kemper's done a nice job. He's angling the kicks to the corner. Kemper's flying down, and there hasn't been a lot of blocking out front for the Rams on the kickoff returns.
Ball's on the left hash. The Rams will work down the field towards DMAC. Lights are on. Beautiful evening. Were you able to get a hamburger? But when you got here?
I did not. Actually, the wife and I stopped earlier and went to Culver's tonight.
Newquist, still your quarterback. He took a low snap, got rid of it rather quickly before anything bad could happen. That looked like a hot potato in the backfield, and no gain for the running back.
That's one of those ones where the quarterback gets it. He just says, I don't want to get hit. I'm just flipping this to you. Someone's going to take the hit, and it's going to be me.
Moon is out. Remember, after the game, we'll have the player of the game, brought to you by Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything sales, service, parts, and collision.
That Cooper Potabom's putting his name on that real quickly, the way he started off tonight.
Here's Newquist. He makes one man miss. Now he grabs the ball, runs forward for a pickup of 1, maybe 2 yards, as the offensive line just didn't really give him a chance to even think about setting his feet.
Yeah, Kemper's doing a really nice job controlling the line of scrimmage. Their linebackers are flowing. Like I said, now they finally slowed down enough that the cutbacks are taking those away, and they're starting to play really good defense like they normally do.
It'll be 3rd down and 9, 4:43 to play. Knights lead by 21. Crowd's getting in it again. We're getting a little shake in the press box. Newquist, pistol formation, goes with the long count. Takes the snap, is met in the backfield before he could think about doing anything. He was quickly eaten up back there.
Yeah, Evan Adams just came flying in off the quarter. Great job, kept his head up and ran right through the quarterback on that option. That was a great defensive play.
They're going to mark this thing back inside the 20. That is
nice play.
A loss of 8 on the play for Newquist.
We're going to get better field position this time. We're going to be on their side of the field here, Tom.
So the Rams will try to punt it away. This one's going to take a bounce.
Oh, don't let it bounce.
And it's going to roll back to the 43-yard line. Somebody opened their mouth too soon.
Yeah. That's one of those ones where I understood what he did. We only had one guy back. Nate was caught in between. He did the right thing, backed away, but if he would have caught it, it would have been, on the 45?
It would have probably been around the 50 because that took that bounding hop backwards, and he just went and made sure they didn't lose too much yard. So they'll mark it on the 42.
Hey, we know how to score from the 42. That's why we want to start there every time. What are we? We're 3 for 4, right? And the only time we didn't score, we had a touchdown call back.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. 3:46 to play, leading 21-0 over the Rams. They'll hand it off to Vanami. Tay makes a cutback. He's into some open field, runs through a guy, steps over another guy, and he's down at the 39-yard line.
Great run. I love watching Tay run because when he finishes his runs, he always falls forward, and that's just a sign of a good, strong runner. He lowers his shoulder pads and always falls forward, which I really love to see out of your running back.
So a timeout called by the Rams. With 3:37 left. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds here on 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM.
People want and deserve more.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Welcome back to the Carroll Football Stadium as we're 3:37 away from the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders, our hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them at 712-792-4525. 1st and 10 for the Knights from the 40. They'll work left to right in front of us. Potabom takes the snap, fakes to Vanami, wants to throw it down the sideline. That one's short thrown again. And luckily for him, Dennis Vanami knows how to be a safety and knock that one away from the Rams.
Yeah, it was one of these just a little underthrown again. That's a real long route. You had single coverage on the outside again. I love taking a shot there, come out of the timeout there and go after him again. I'd really like to see Kuemper run something down. They got one single safety sitting in the middle. If they do anything along the hashes, if they run a double route down, one of the guys is wide open because they've got 8 guys in the box and they're only defending with 3 in the secondary, and that's hard to do.
2nd down, trips to the left, 3:31 to play. The fake to Vanami. Potabom keeps it, follows his tight end. Now he sees an opening. He's out into the seam. He cuts back, and he'll be brought down at the 21-yard line for a pickup of 19 on the run.
Really like his decision making. He's quick. He's in the field, and I love his cutbacks. He really sees the field well, and he sets up his blockers. Nice running by Cooper.
And that puts him over 100 yards already here in the first half rushing.
Yeah, plenty of time here. We got over 3 minutes to go yet in the quarter.
3 minutes to play. Ball on the 21. 1st and 10. Man in motion's Houseman. Left to right, we've got a flag.
Yeah, I think when a lineman flinched. Yep. False start.
He may have just pointed at the center or something. Yeah. It was one of the interior linemen. He was like, you did it.
One of you big uglies, I saw you twitch.
Oh, you better be careful. You're going to get calls on calling people names.
Hey,
nice.
I was one of the big uglies. So were you.
So now to ring up second. Yeah, it's 1st down and 15 still. Scoreboard's wrong. Potabom wants to roll to the right side, throws on the run. Got a wide open man. Yeah. And sprinting into the end zone is Overmole from 26 yards out.
Yeah, there's a perfect example. You run 3 guys in the pattern. The safety doesn't know which way to go. He went one way. Cooper just waited to see who he'd go with. The guy in the flat, nobody covered him, and wide open.
26-yard touchdown pass to Overmole for his first catch of the night. PAT team trots out.
Fitzsimmons for the point after try for the Knights.
Fitzsimmons. Oh. See which way they call. I think they're going to call the offense, but the defensive guy was
moved.
coming.
Yeah. Wow.
Boy, I mean, you can show blitz.
Yeah.
It's not the NFL.
No, if you flinch because the defense made you, normally it goes the other way. But good thing is we got a good kicker. He'll make it anyway.
So add a little extra yardage to the PAT. Snaps good. Holds good. Kicks good. Knights lead 28-0 over the Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute Rams with 2:34 to play. Back in a minute on KCIM.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with zero damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
It's Friday Night Football live from the Carroll Football Stadium. Tom Hallcap along with Mark Fieldmeyer bringing you the call as the Kuemper Knights host the Rams from Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to be a little squibber into an open spot, but it's going to roll down still free, and then the Rams will jump on it at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I really like Kuemper tonight, and obviously they were big favorites tonight, but it's been a really workmanlike performance. They've dominated the line of scrimmage. They've been efficient, and it's just been a really good performance both offensively and defensively in a game that they knew they'd probably have a big lead at some point, and hopefully this continues and we get some of the younger guys in the game in the second half, Tom.
2:31 to play. As the Rams come to the ball, Knights lead by 28. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Kuhlman's back in at quarterback. So we've swapped out quarterbacks. The lefty throws a rocket over the middle. That was a quick pass for a pickup of 10.
Yeah, once again attacking that soft spot in our defense. But, most teams in high school football are not going to be patient enough to go down the field, 12, 13 plays like that, and take advantage of that. They get a little greedy and get offsides or make a drop or fumble or something. It's hard to sustain drives in high school.
That thing came out there like a fastball, though,
Yeah.
as soon as he saw his guy break open. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. A quick throw out to the right side this time, trying to find room for Collins, who's eaten up rather quickly. Coming in, cleaning things up. Looks like Pedig, maybe even Waniger in on that stop.
Yeah, Max did a nice job, scored his shoulder pads up. Nice tackle there, kept him to a 2-yard gain.
Second down and 8 from the 37, still in Ram territory. Kuhlman throws, and I don't know if he pulled the string on that one to get his salo or what, but that was almost picked off as there were two defenders in the area, and the receiver was back deep.
Yeah, it was a crossing route, and came back to him. Kobe Lampin read it perfectly, and actually, if he wouldn't have thrown that high, Kobe would have picked that and danced down the sidelines for pick 6.
Kobe's not a short guy, and he jumped, had his arms up, and
Yeah.
still couldn't grab that thing.
I've been really impressed. Kobe, both games I've done, the Atlanta game and tonight, he's a really nice corner.
He's matched up against Collins here on the 3rd down play. Kuhlman steps back, quick, low throw out to the running back, makes a cut back, and he's going to be wrapped up, brought down. What a great open field tackle for the Knights from Max Pedig.
Yeah, the two linebackers there, Chris overran a little bit, but Pedig said his buddy was there to clean up for him. So that's what you like, complimentary linebacker play.
That was Scott on the catch. He's got 18 yards receiving and a timeout called with $1:20 on the clock. Knights lead 28-0. It'll be 4th down and 3 for the Rams.
Yeah, I know Kuemper tried to put pressure on one other time. I'm sure they're going to try and come after it here. And, last time I said that we weren't going to start on the 40, but who knows? He'll probably shank one and we'll start on the 40 again.
Remember, after the action tonight, all the scores will be coming up for you on KCIM and also Kick 106.7 with the scoreboard show. I had a chance to do that last week.
Yeah, how was it?
Well, like
you and
riding
who?
a bike.
Yeah? Get on and start pedaling?
Yeah, me and Jim, we figured it out.
Z was helping you?
Yeah. We got it figured out, so that was nice. The New Way Forward scoreboard show coming up afterwards. They got a car show down there tomorrow.
They do?
Yep. If you're free, 9 to 1, you should swing down and check it out.
9 to 1. That's good because the Hawks aren't on until 2:30.
Yeah.
And Iowa State's.
Cyclones don't play until like midnight.
Yeah. I think it's 8 or 9:30. 9:30 maybe.
I think that's what I heard. 9:30. Yeah. So the punt snap wobbles back. They think about running, then kick it off late. And that'll be grabbed by Overmole, and
the 42.
The 42.
Hey, if we were in Vegas, we'd be playing. Oh, that's almost too fun. What is our? Give it to me again. What are our starting positions?
44,
yeah.
42,
yeah.
44,
yeah.
45, 42,
42. Wow.
Oh, this one's going to get moved out to the 43, though.
Yeah. They heard us. Yeah. They heard us. They said, we're not going to do it. Oh, boy.
I'll have to talk to Coach after that.
Only in America.
See how he got that planned out.
Yeah.
Pistol formation for the Knights. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. See if the Knights try to strike one more time before halftime. Potabom drops back. They'll drop the safety deep. Potabom rolls to the right.
He's got 2 guys. Wow.
He's going to run that way, take a 2-yard gain on the ground and step out of bounds to stop the clock. And a big block downfield there as soon as he saw his quarterback running, I believe, stepping up.
I love the adjustment by our staff, though. We had the crossing route in the middle. If he would have had another, just a little bit longer, he was wide open. The safety went with the guy down the sideline. They'll come back to that. They'll see that and get a nice, easy touchdown.
2nd and 8. Potabom wants to lob this one to Houseman, who catches it around his knees. He'll be brought out to the 39-yard line.
Really impressed with Jared Hausman's hands. I mean, I told you the one before on the snap when he was holding, and even receiving wise, he if his ball gets around him, he really snatches that thing. He's got good hands.
Here's Potabom left side, throws it high. His receiver's trying to fight for some more, but we wrestled out after a pickup of 15. Can't see Lampman over there on the catch.
Great decision there by Cooper. We ran that flood route down the sideline again and had three options. Instead of trying to go deep where he threw the pick last time, because that's hard rolling that way, he took the intermediate route for about a 15-yard pickup. Great throw, great read there by Cooper.
So 45 seconds on the clock. Knights still have 2 timeouts. And they are down to their 23-yard line with a 1st and 10. Benami in the backfield. Potabom rolls to his left. Now comes back to his right. Outruns one man. He's got some room to the corner. He's at the 20, the 15, and he will wander out right at the 15. Good idea not to take too big of a hit here late in the quarter.
Yeah, it's been the same story all night. Maple Valley, Anthony, Charter Oak Ute, bringing 8 guys. They only have 3 in the coverage. If he gets enough time, they can't cover him. There's a guy open every time. So it's just a matter if we can hold up long enough up front to let our guy pop open.
Shout out to Tyler Bruner. He's on the stream tonight. He's got cables ran everywhere.
He's good. Yeah, he knows his stuff.
Here's the snap to Potabom. Gives it to Vanami. Vanami's trying to wait for his lineman. Couldn't get there. He takes it around the corner, and he lowers his shoulder.
2.
We're going to mark him out short.
The 2.
Pick up a 13, maybe 14 on the rush from Vanami, trying to sneak something by him there. They're going to mark this one down right around the 1.5-yard line.
So we got 2 timeouts left. We got the whole playbook here. See if we'll go under center or if we're going to go out of the shotgun. Looks like shotguns. No, we're going the I, it looks like.
Yeah, Potterbaum's talking to Hausman.
Yeah, I formation.
Turns. Oh, we got some motion. The official called offsides and false start.
Yeah.
He's going to go with the false start, though. Or else he was dancing.
Yeah, he was doing something over there.
The Macarena.
Yeah. That's about halftime. Maybe he's got to use the facility or something, Tom.
27 seconds left before the half. Knights lead 28-0, looking to add to it. Potterbaum rolls to the right. Here's a fake.
Open.
Throws short and low. Hausman couldn't get it up to try to pull it off the deck. And it'll be incomplete.
Might take a timeout here. Be interesting to see what we do. We got plenty of time. I'm going to take a timeout. Really think about what play we think we can score on here from. Where are we at? The 9? No, we're at the 19. Where the hell are we at?
Coach Klink, well, they're at the 6.
6.
That's the 6-yard line.
Oh, gee, we got.
You were worried about my.
I'm looking. Well, my eyes, I can't see that far.
20-yard line's way up here.
Yeah.
10 seconds on the play clock. We'll see. Potterbaum with Vanami to his right. 3 receivers to his right. We'll split out. He's just going to lower this one like he wants to run the whole time with Vanami lead block, and one man sneaks past Vanami, and he's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. So a pickup of 4 for Potterbaum. Knights will call a timeout with 9 seconds left. Do you kick it or do you run it? That'll be the question.
I know our kicker can make it from there. I'd try and score. I'd make this on our offense. Because at some point, you're going to have to score from there. Great practice time right here.
With our friends at Western Iowa Networks helping us out, bringing us all the internet we need to run the studio from the stadium. We greatly appreciate it. It's more reliability when getting the last-minute homework done. Also, more meaningful moments, video chatting with loved ones, and more savings with locking in your internet price for 2 years. Call or text 712-775-2946 or go to westianet.com for details. Again, without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. And again, folks, during these broadcasts, I say it every time, but you'll hear sponsors. Without those sponsors, we're not here to cover sporting events all across our listening area. So next time you go out to purchase something, just think about that and think about what they do to support local sports here in the Carroll area. Potterbaum under center, I formation behind him with Hausman and Vanami. They'll give it to Vanami. He lowers his shoulder. He's hit at the line, and into the end zone he goes. 2-yard touchdown for Vanami.
Yeah, like I said, Tay always falls forward. They actually met him right in the hole, and he just spun off, fell forward, touchdown. Yep. I like that call. I like the fact that we went for it. No, I like the fact the clock's going to run continuous the second half.
Swinging gate.
No.
Moves over in front. It was.
I know,
now
but
they're back.
I went 35 here.
Here's the snap. Hausman puts it down.
There we go.
Fitzsimmons puts it up. PAT's good. 35-0. Knights lead with 4 seconds remaining before halftime. We'll step away for 30 seconds. We're back with more Kuemper Night Football on KCIM.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Friday night football action under the lights at the Carroll Football Stadium with Tom Hawkamp and Mark Fielmeyer. Glad to have you with us as the Knights are set to kick off after they've tacked on another touchdown and lead 35-0 here over the Rams.
T said he did the scoreboard show last week. The thing I had a hard time with is it's so late. It's like midnight when you get out of there.
That's when they let me go.
I know. Did they feed you last week?
Nope.
You didn't get any food?
No. I'm still starving from that.
Yeah.
Here's a line drive kick taken at the 8-yard line. The Rams trying to find a seam. There's a big hole up the middle.
Come on.
There needs to be a flag on this thing. It finally comes in. It shouldn't have took the head official having to come in this. Cole Behrens lost his composure out there on a block. And the flag comes out.
The white hat got. I'm just trying to figure what this side judge was looking at for 5 minutes because we're all sitting up here watching it.
So it's an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rams. Does that come back after?
I don't know. They're talking about here, but the Rams are in the locker room. So
Coach Steinkamp's still trying to figure out what the deal is too. Since it was after time foul.
Yes.
We'll let them figure it out. If they move the ball after the kickoff, we'll know why.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait.
We'll have to find out later.
Knights lead 35-0. We're in halftime here at the Carroll Football Stadium. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the halftime show.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to the Roselle Mutual Insurance Halftime Show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them at 712-792-4525. It's Roselle Mutual Insurance. Tom Hawkamp along with Mark Fielmeyer in the first half that was heavily controlled by the Kuemper Knights. We kind of knew that they were going to try to get their run game going. The first drive starts on your 44-yard line. You take 6 minutes, 20 seconds, and turn it into a touchdown.
Yeah, the thing that I liked is everybody knew what the game plan was coming in, and Kuemper is really executed very well tonight. They've taken advantage of the defense that the Rams have thrown at them. And I just think it's been a really good workman performance. Kuemper set up here to have a nice little streak. You know, they got a tough start to the season. They played a couple really nice teams. You know, Logan's really good. Greene County's got a nice team. They beat a good Atlantic team. So, and they got a chance here in the next 3 weeks to really get right. And I like the mindset of the team right now, offensively, and defense as always is really good with the shutout so far.
Yeah, so far, now these are completely unofficial, and we've already figured out my math skills.
You're very good with math. we're starting on the 42 or 43 every time.
That's the average start. But I got 50 yards of offense for the Rams.
Yeah.
At the half.
Yeah, and they've had a couple of pretty big plays. They've had a lot of negative plays too, and
five possessions, 50 yards.
Yeah, the defense is. Kuemper hangs their hat on defense. They played very good defense all year. It's controlled by their front four. I love their four guys up front. When you can control a line of scrimmage and let your linebackers flow freely and have your secondary deep, it makes it very hard to move the ball on you.
And the Rams so far, they try to come up. They've done a decent job of slowing the run down, other than Potabom, really.
Yeah.
But then once you're up that far, if Potabom comes around the corner, he can throw it deep, or as we've seen a couple times, the seam was so big, he's like, why chance overthrowing it or underthrowing it? Why not just take off running?
It's a high risk, high reward. So when you put 8 guys in the box, you leave your 2 corners and your single safety isolated. So if they pop that initial line of scrimmage, which we have multiple times, then it's a touchdown. And it's really hard to play defense that way consistently. You'll get some tackles for losses that way, but you're going to give up a ton of big plays, and that's what's happened tonight. Kuemper's had a lot of explosive big plays.
Couple halftime scores for you. The Carroll Tigers lead Storm Lake 14-0 at halftime. Manson, Northwest Webster, and South Central Calhoun are tied at 16 apiece.
Wow.
So that's a tight battle there. I bet you Jeff's wondering what our score is, because I forgot to tweet that out. You think Tyler's taking care of that for us?
I don't know. Let's tell him it's 35-0.
IKM Manning leads Missouri Valley 28-0. Also, just a couple local scores. The last time I heard from the East Sac, Underwood led 27-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Underwood's good.
That's a tough team down there.
They're really good.
Coach McCullough has kind of had to line up against he's
had a tough schedule.
South Central Calhoun, OAB, CIG, Underwood, and they had another game in there that I can't remember.
Yeah, he's had a really the first 4 games this year for East Sac were really tough.
And a young team.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. He doesn't even hardly have enough experienced guys to put a varsity practice on this year.
Yeah.
And then you have to run up against teams that are finding themselves on the rankings each week.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. And, hopefully it pays off for them, because, like they said, everybody's 0-0. The district, the way it's set up this year, the top 4 teams get in, so only 1 team out of each district doesn't make it? Is that pretty much the way I'm reading it?
I think that's how it's going to go this year. So it's going to be
in 1A anyway.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, across the board there. So we'll step away. We'll come back, take a look at the halftime stats. You're listening to 1380 KCIM. Back in 2 minutes.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Welcome back here to the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. I think Bob Fossbender just checked out of this thing at halftime.
Yeah, I saw he was.
He grabbed his seat cover and took off.
He's seen enough.
Oh, Bob's a good guy.
He's a great guy. I talk about supporting the local community and the local schools. He has been a fixture in the stands for a long, long time.
Of a lot of different events.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the captain of my bowling team.
Is he really?
Yep.
Are you a good bowler?
Some days.
Some days?
Yep.
Average.
Some games.
What are we talking?
Some games.
What's your average?
Well, I think like after the first week of this season, we're like down to 110, but we were up around the 170, 180 to finish.
That's pretty good.
Year, but it wasn't very good.
You're a slow starter.
I bowled a 204 and followed it up with a 114. So.
Ooh. 204 is good.
I got tired after one game, I think.
Hey, I know. I'm looking on here, and I know you're a Cardinals fan, so wild card, right?
Yeah, they're trying
see that.
to. They got a shot just like Shaq did at the free throw line, type of a deal. So let's take a quick look at our first half stats here. We'll start with the Rams. Newquist had 5 carries, -2 yards. Scott had 1 carry for -4 yards. Barons had 4 carries for 13 yards. Cameron, 1 carry, 4 yards. And Collins had 1 carry for 4 yards.
So what we've got right now is next door, they're doing the Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute does their broadcast, and they have the cheerleaders in here at halftime, so they're giving a cheer on their, I don't know, webcast or whatever they're doing.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're shaking, Tom. Nothing else going on.
Look, the student section is all sitting, and
you're wondering what's going on.
Hawaiian gear on, and my press box is shaking.
What's going on?
I knew you have a clue what was happening.
Oh yeah. We got the fight song going on over here.
Back to the stats. Kuhlman, 4 of 7, 21 yards. Newquist threw 1 pass, completed it for 13 yards. There was 1 turnover by the Rams. 12 rush attempts for 15 yards, 5 of 8 passing for 35 yards. You can add that together yourself and get 50 total offensive yards.
Yeah, very good defense by Kuemper again. Just controlling line of scrimmage. Like I said, after the first couple plays, when we started, staying in our lanes and not overrunning plays, we've really, I bet the last 3 or 4 drives, they probably haven't got, I don't even know if they got positive yardage. Just been a couple pass plays on that seam, dump pass to tight end or crossing route's been about it.
The Kuemper Knights so far led by Potabom. 9 carries, 122 yards. Hausman, 2 carries, 11 yards. Benami, 9 carries, 60 yards. And Moore had 3 carries for 5 yards. Potabom through the air is 6 for 10 for 105 yards. He does have an interception. Lone turnover there for the Kuemper Knights came on a 3rd or 4th down. It was
third down.
It was one of those where it wasn't.
It was
a big
basically
deal.
a punt. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
He didn't want it to be a punt. He had his guy open, just left it a little short for him. But rushing-wise, the Knights, 23 rushes, 198 yards, 6 of 10 passing for 105 yards, puts them at 303 offensive yards there in the first half. They did have 2 penalties for 15 yards, and then we don't know what the Rams did there at the end. That should be a 15-yard penalty somehow, somewhere.
It's got to be enforced somewhere, I guess, on the kickoff. But, Kuemper very efficient, over 300 yards in the first half. They had the long touchdown run by Tavanami called back. They've really just controlled, like I said, a really good workmanlike effort by Kuemper, just controlling the game in all phases. Kicking game has been good. Defense has been excellent. And offense has been very efficient, scoring on 5 out of the 6 drives. So very, very good night for Kuemper so far.
Now, this is where the coaches start to think a little bit, though, because you've got 2 quarters of play left. You've got a whole season of football ahead of you. But at some point, you still got to work the conditioning of these guys, which seemed to be a little bit of what the issue was at Greene County, where the Knights just ran out of energy.
Yeah, last week, Kuemper, obviously, Greene County, very hot night. That field over there, anybody who's ever played on knows it's very hot over there. But Kemper's biggest problem was last week offensively was not very good, so the defense spent a lot of time on the field, and consequently they got wore out at the end. So the way Kuemper's schedule is here now, the next 3 weeks, they've got a really good opportunity to get plenty of playing time. I would think you'd give the starters maybe one series here the second half, and then I'd get the younger guys in, because with the continuous clock, the game goes really fast. So I think we'll see the starters maybe one more possession, and then I think a lot of the younger guys, and it's a great opportunity for them to get out here and get some, because Kuemper's got the next two games I think are going to be very similar results and score-wise.
Well, the Knights took the opening kickoff, turned it into a 6-minute drive and a touchdown, so they'll be set to kick off to the Rams to start the second half. You've been listening to the Roselle Mutual Insurance Halftime Show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Give them a call today, 712-792-4525. That's Roselle Mutual Insurance. We're back after this 3-minute timeout with the second half action on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM.
This is Steve Shabel. When you combine hard work, determination,
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Trays, Crispitos, Pasquale's Pizzas, and our famous mac and cheese. Or try some of our quick and easy air fryer friendly foods, like juicy chicken strips and crunchy cheese balls. The Market on 30 in the BP Plaza, Carroll's food and party store, and a proud supporter of all of our local athletes.
Switching on me.
Here we are, second half action. Knights ready to kick off as everybody's ready to go. This one kicks out of bounds, kickoff out of bounds. Best field position for the Rams of the night at their own 35.
So we must have decided that penalty at the end of the half meant nothing.
Well, this is where it'll have to be.
It wouldn't be on the kickoff?
Well,
I mean.
Well, let's see. Because I believe.
Well, the kick went out of bounds, so what's the starting position in high school? The 35, right?
Well, they're putting it at the 40.
No, 35.
Oh, yeah, the 30. So
Well, you and I have had trouble. See, the good thing we're together tonight because when I've been off, you've been on.
Well, I'm still wondering why you can have an unnecessary roughing penalty and it not be marked off on any side of this deal.
It's a personal foul.
Right, and it didn't get counted for anybody.
No, just I guess it's a wash, Tommy. Just whatever.
All right. Kuhlman is your quarterback again for the Rams. Pistol formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll take the snap, looks to hand it off to somebody. Nobody's there. So now he'll run over to the left side where he is met immediately by Kobe Lampman at the, well, they might let him stretch it out to the 39-yard line.
That was a nice tackle by Kobe there. Got to the edge and drove him out of bounds. It's really, like I mentioned in the first half, Kobe Lampman's a nice corner. He covers well. He supports the run well. He's just a nice, sure tackler out there.
2nd down and 6 for the Rams.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. The Knights, 5-man front. Make that a 4-man front. They move over, Mo out. Guard the slot back. Kuhlman fakes the throw over the middle, then lobs this one up, and everybody was swatting at it like it's a volleyball, and it'll fall freely to the ground.
Once again, great adjustment by Kuemper's staff. You saw the linebackers there. The 2 passes they got hurt on were the crossing route. The linebackers were shorter in their drop. Really took away his window. Ball got tipped and was almost picked. But Kuemper had, 4 guys around the ball there. So nice adjustment by the staff to take away that little slant across the middle.
3rd down and 6 for the Rams on their opening drive here of the second half. Kuhlman takes the snap. Looks to the left side, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Coming in and cleaning things up was Evan Adams.
Yeah, the whole pocket basically collapsed. Cal Wanniger was collapsed in the pocket as he did that. Evans had a free shot at him, and Evan Adams really cleaned up. I like how he finishes. He really finishes once he gets to the quarterback.
So the Rams opening drive looks like it'll be a 3-and-out. As they're set to punt this thing off. They've had a few adventures in the snapping game. This one's going to be a little short, almost blocked, but it'll sail off to the right side. All the Knights will watch it hop back across the 50, and it'll be at the 49-yard line in Rams territory.
There you go. We're starting on their side of the field, Tom.
Now we'll have to figure out that math, huh? Can't just add them up and subtract them anymore.
That's the first time the ball bounced backwards, or where we would have started again. Because it landed at about the 47, 48, and then it backed up a couple yards.
1st and 10 Knights from the 49-yard line.
So the Knights will get the ball in Ram territory. 1st and 10, leading 35-0.
Just like we talked about, come out and get a quick stop on defense with your starters. See if you make one quick score here, and then maybe turn it over and get some other guys in the game.
3 receivers to the right. Potabom fakes the handoff, goes right up the middle. He's got the first down, kicks to the outside. He's at the 30. He's turned on the afterburners. 15-10, dives to the 5. A big run there by Potabom. Or do we got a different quarterback in there? Actually, we did have a different quarterback.
Yeah, it was Vanami.
Yep, Vanami gets 44 yards. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I love that call right there. They ran that jet sweep action. He held it, let everybody clear out, just cut backside. And like I've been talking all night, the Rams are just so over pursuing that the cutback lanes are huge.
So Vanami with the carry again this time. Just going to pick up a couple. It was 1st and goal from the 6. Looks like he'll get, they'll mark him at the 5, just a yard there.
Yeah, they tried to run the play where they pull their guard and tackle back around there, and it's when you get that close to goal line, there's just not much space to run that. That's a tough run in there because the field gets so shallow.
So it'll be 2nd down and goal from just inside the 5. Dennis Vanami's the quarterback. Tay Vanami's to his right side. 2 receivers to the right. Split with 1 man to the left, tight to the formation. Dennis rolls out, looks, still looking, now throws to the corner, and touchdown pass from 4 yards out as he hit Lampman.
Yeah. Yeah, Kuemper's quarterbacks, DJ Vanami there and Cooper Potabau in the first half. They've done a really nice job of once the Kuemper's flood in the zone, they understand what's going on there. When you only got 3 guys back in pass defense, if you run 4 guys out and they're out, somebody's wide open every time, Tom. And it's just a matter of Kuemper has enough time for their quarterbacks to scan the field, and he was wide open there.
Hausman to hold, kicks up. And good again off the foot of Fitzsimmons. So the Knights don't take too long to score. They lead 42-0 on 2 big plays from Dennis Vanami and a touchdown pass. We're back in 30 seconds with more football action on 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
From footings to framing.
Welcome back to football action here in the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Remember, after the game is the post-game show brought to you by Mackey Motors and Find New Roads. Fitzsimmons going to wear out that right leg as he puts another boot into this one. It'll be taken at the 15. The Rams trying to find a place to go, and he is knocked up pretty quick. Ran out of bounds. First one there looked to be Jake Hausman. Not letting much get going.
Yeah, it looks like as Kuemper's coming back on defense, it still is. All the starters are still out there.
Some pride in keeping a 0 up there.
Yeah, obviously they've been very stout all year, played really good defense, and I would assume, if this continued, this probably would be the last series, but you never know.
First and 10 from the 29 for the Rams. Knights have a 4-man front, 3 backers. Safety split to the left side. Here's a handoff. Trying to
fumble.
Get Colby Scott going. The ball's loose.
Yeah,
and
Cal ripped another one away.
By Waniger.
Yeah, Cal just ripped another one away. They stood him up. Cal ripped it away and recovered it. That's his second sack, strip, recovery. That's hard to do from defensive linemen.
A little bit of everything going on there. That time they tried to hand it off to the tight end. Didn't have much going for him.
Yeah, absolutely dominating. Yeah. Doug's down here telling me if he could have scooped that up, he could have ran it in. That's the lineman's dream, is when he can scoop it up and run it in.
Dennis hands it off to Tay. Tay runs forward to the 20-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup there for the Knights.
Got some new players coming in for Kuemper. Looks like Michael Kasserbauer just checked into the game. Looks like I'll try and get the numbers as some of the new guys start coming in. Anthony Sybil's in there, number 84. So we got a couple new receivers in on this set for us.
And Hausman lines up in the slot on the left side. They'll put him back in motion to the right side. Fake the handoff to Tay. Dennis keeps it. He's at the 10, the 5, sprints to the pylon.
Yeah, he's in. Oh, they mark him out.
No, they're going to say no. They haven't given those up very easy all night. 19-yard run by Dennis Vanami. He's got 64 yards on 3 rushing.
Yeah, it's a nice average. So it's 20-some, right?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Close enough for me tonight.
20.
So the Knights from the 1. 4:50 to play, lead 42-0.
We only got 4 minutes left in the third quarter. That continuous clock just flies.
They hand it off to Hausman. Hausman hits the whole end of the end zone. Touchdown from 1 yard out. So Hausman, 1 yard touchdown run. Puts the Knights up 48-0. Fitzsimmons ready to kick already.
Yeah, Jared's had a really nice night. I'm glad that he got that touchdown there. He's just had a really nice night all the way around.
Snaps a little high. Hausman puts it down. Fitzsimmons puts his boot through it just like clockwork right through the uprights. And we are at 49-0 with 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. Back after this break, 30 seconds here on 1380 KCIM.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services,
a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Friday night football under the lights of the Carroll Football Stadium has the Kuemper Knights up 49-0, 4:35 to play in the third. Tom Hallcap along with Mark Fielmeyer. Remember, after the game, we've got the player of the game brought to you by Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything sales, service, parts, and collision. Fitzsimmons to kick off again from the 40. This one is going to bounce and kick out of bounds. They're just trying to hit a little hole over there, see what happens.
Yeah, that's one thing we want to get cleaned up here in the next couple of weeks. You don't want to be given, you start getting to the trainers, the Underwood teams of the keys. Yeah, if you get to Underwood teams like that, you don't want to have them starting on the 35 all the time.
Rams take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 35. Looks like Braden Reesberg up front for the Knights on the right side, along with Bryce Wiskus. Also maybe Cole Wiskus in there right now.
Yeah, we got Castrebauer and Stoke are both in now, too, in the secondary.
Kuhlman's going to try to air this one out, and that one is going to be picked off.
Yeah,
Dropping
John
back
Bass.
deep was John Bass for the interception. He missed one earlier, gets it this time.
Yeah, I like being ready to play there. Nice pick by John.
That time, Kuhlman kind of just overthrew his intended receiver. He would have been open on that route coming in front of John. Threw it high, and John went up and got it. Guys trotting on here, trying to make sure they got the right guys in the right spots. Michael Kasperbauer.
See, Garrett Christensen was going in there. We're missing one guy. There we go. Anthony Sybil's coming in at receiver.
Looks like the quarterback's going to be Chris Moore. We got a timeout called by the Knights. Trying to get everything straightened out on who should be in, doing what. And they're going to try to get things straightened out. 3:32 to play in the third. 49-0. Knights over Rams. We're back in 1 minute on KCIM.
When you're thinking about the kitchen,
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Knights run the sweep with Jake Earl back over the right side. Not much going, but he will pick up a yard on the play.
Got Jared Hausman in running quarterback now. We'll try and get just a lot of the new guys that are in there too. Tyler Stokes out here at wide receiver along with A.J. Domer.
2 guys in the backfield. Hausman actually at quarterback this time, trying to get around the corner. Couldn't do much. Jared wanted to get around, maybe even lost a yard on the play when he was pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like we got Connor Hayes is in there at one of the linemen.
Braden Reesberg checking in.
Yeah, Carter Pudence is in there. Now Carter's coming out.
It's a $2 special for dinner, Mark.
What is it? Hot dogs?
I think that's what they said.
Yeah. They've been in that water a long time. Go ahead, Tom.
2:18 to play, clock rolling. 3rd down and 11 for the Knights. Trips to the right side. 2 men in the backfield. Hausman takes the snap, rolls right, throws on the run and overthrew his guy. It was a great job settling into the coverage by Domer. He found a spot, stepped, and Hausman just let it fly. If he would have set his feet, might have been able to hit Domer and keep the offense out there. Clock ticks away. Knights lead 49-0 with 1:40 on the clock here in the 3rd.
Yeah, but, the nice thing is there, Tom, it's invaluable experience for younger guys to get out there on Friday night under the lights. That's huge advantage for kids. So, now you've had some experience. If you do have to go into the game for an injury or, whatever happens, at least then you've been out there before.
Yep, and still a good crowd here in front of us as Chris Moore puts a boot into this one. Going back to get it was Nick Collins, and he didn't have much to do. He went back, got it, was brought down at the 25, and now we've got another flag on the play.
Great coverage there by Ben Gherkin. Got down the field, wrapped up, driven to the ground. Nice job.
See what the official calls on this one.
Maybe they remembered the penalty from the end of the half. They haven't enforced.
We're going to stop the clock. Block in the back on the Rams. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. They were going to try to start on their 26. They should start on the 16.
Block in the back on the Rams.
Let's see, defensively, we got Cole Wiskus is in there. Bryce Wiskus. Cole Wiskus looks like he's in there. One of the corners, Ben Gherkin's at one. See who our linebackers are here quick. Looks like Will Simons is in there. Tyler Stoke. Jake Hausman's in. So we'll try and get you a lot of the newer guys. Tanner Higby's in.
The Rams going to go back to Newquist at quarterback. Here's another fumble. The ball's loose, but it looks like he was able to scoop that one back up.
Mason Roy's in there. I just want to make sure we get all the numbers of the new guys.
That was Cole Behrens. He rushed for about a 4-yard gain, and then it was all he could to grab the football again. He's got 17 yards on the ground on 5 carries.
Yeah. Looks like Braden Reesberg's in there. I think we got all the changes now, Tom.
They just keep rotating.
Yeah, they're rotating a lot of guys in. But, when they get in there, you want to hear your name. And nice.
Quick pitch to the right side coming up, trying to lay the lumber was Higby.
Yeah. Nice job by Tanner there. It's hit twice. Last play turned it back inside, and this time he had another shot and just didn't quite wrap up. But Tanner's been in position both times to make plays there.
That's the end of the 3rd.
So the 3rd quarter has ended. 49-0. Knights on top. You're listening to 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM. We're back in 1 minute.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Drees Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Drees Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish, For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Welcome back as we're set to start the fourth quarter. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Rams. Quite a few of the younger players on the field now for the Knights as the third quarter went by rather quickly. Newquist stands in the backfield in his highlighter orange cleats. Takes the snap, hands it off to Scott.
Nice
Scott
play.
is stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. They do not get the first down. The one guy's dancing over there. I don't know whether he's going to mark this thing.
Carter Whelan with a great stick in the hole there. He really came up, drove through. Nice play.
Brings up 4th down for the Rams.
Now that we're going to measure this.
Why are we measuring that?
Chain gang comes out. They've had it rather easy tonight.
I mean, my eyes aren't great, but...
Well, the spot was better than I thought he deserved,
Yeah.
and that's part of the reason we have to measure. And it is not a first down.
Well, that's a whole yard. Where the spot was, he was on the 27, between the 26 and the 27, and the ball's on short of the 26. I mean, I'm not really smart, but what? We're stopping the game for the ball that's a yard short.
Maybe they've been at places that don't have as good a ground crews.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless maybe the coach asked for it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the Rams look like they want to punt. They just don't know with who. 50 was going to punt. Now 23 is going to give it a shot. That's the tight end, Colby Scott. Snap's good. He's going to run to his right side and then rugby kick it. Suppose he had a read play on. This one will roll down. Worst field position of the night for the Knights at the 26-yard line in Ram territory.
Down at the 26-yard line. Knights take over 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. 11-10 remaining in this ball game. 49-0. The Knights have blanked the Rams thus far.
Here's what you want to see out of this group now. You want to make sure they got some continuity. I'm sure they've played together, in the JV games and stuff. So let's see if we can get some push up front, give our running backs a chance to get a little room here, and, have a nice little drive here.
And I know the senior class, they have a few guys that this is their first year playing football, so it's a good chance to get them a little bit of experience. Maybe they can help out down the road.
There you go.
Here's a handoff to the right side as Earlbeck trucks forward for a pickup of 6.
I like that. Nice push there. Got a nice run up the middle there. Nice job by the offensive line, giving a little, opportunity there to get some yardage for him.
Jared Hausman playing the signal caller role in this offense right now. 2 receivers to the right. Earlbeck, the lone man to his right in the backfield. Hausman takes the snap, gives it to Earlbeck again. This time they try to run over the left side. He picked up about a yard, got out to the 35 before he was stopped.
Earlbeck, the ball carrier for the Knights.
What do we got here? 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2?
Looks like 3rd and about 3 to go. Now they'll move the stick.
Oh, now 3rd and 1. There you go. They're moving it, just whatever we're doing. The scoreboard was right there. Said 3rd and 1, but boy, he was 3rd and 3 where he even initially spotted it.
16 seconds on the play clock as the Knights break the huddle. 2 receivers went to the wrong side, so they'll sprint to the right side. Double backfield. Hand it to Earlbeck. He follows the lead blocker. They lower their shoulders, and that looks like it should be a first down. A big block there by number 76, Josh Langle. He took a defender, drove him about 5 yards back, and planted him on his back as Earl Beck gets the first down on the run.
Yeah, I like to see that. Good push up front.
That's Southern Knights. First down.
First and 10 for the Knights. Working near the left side of the field. Hausman takes, hands off immediately, and nowhere to go this time as he's hitting the backfield. And that time they were handing it off.
That was Tanner Higbee. Yeah. Yeah, one of the guys came free there. They had a nice little crease, but linebacker shot the gap there, came free.
Scott with the tackle for the Rams.
Clock ticks away as we approach 8 minutes remaining in this ball game. The Kuemper Knights lead 49-0. They have the football. Out to their own 30, or out to the Rams 37. They fake the handoff. Hausman rolls out right side, and the defense is all over the backfield for a negative play. Looks like Hausman will lose 2.
Henderson on the stop for the Rams.
Things are getting a little chippy down there. We're going to have to see if the officials will talk to a couple of the kids here. Had a couple extracurriculars the last couple plays here. Just calm the temperature a little bit out there, guys.
Hausman looks to the sideline, gets the play, takes it back to the huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock. Huddle's just breaking. They're going to have to hustle up to get this thing off. 5, 4, it's 3rd and long. 1, not going to get it off.
Yeah. Usually they give you a little leeway. Yeah, they did.
Call the timeout.
Yeah, normally they give you about a second leeway there. I think they would have got it off as they were snapping it, but good timeout there by the staff. Just wanted to make sure that they didn't get in 3rd and long any longer than they had to be.
Coach Steinkamp will talk it over with his team. It'll be 3rd and 12 when we come back after this 1-minute timeout on 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
They came out 3rd and 12. Hausman tried to hit the left side fly route and sailed it long, and out comes the punt team now.
Yeah, second punt tonight for Chris Moore, who's one of the better punters in the state. I really like to see him. He not only long, but high. Very good punter.
It's always good to have a good punter when you need him, but you sure hate to use him.
Yeah. Well, like I said, only second time tonight. It's probably good for him.
Rugby style towards the right side. Going to be
nice
taken.
tackle.
A great job. Open field tackle
nice
down
job.
there by Gherkin.
Yeah, Gherkin's really played well on special teams tonight. Yeah. Does a nice job in that gunner role.
So the Rams get the ball on the 24.
Just scanning to see if we have any new guys going in here that we haven't mentioned their name before.
They run guys on, run guys off because they realize the numbers aren't right.
Looks like Ryan Boyles is in there at a defensive end now.
Is there only 10 guys out there?
No, we're good.
No, there's 11.
We got 11.
Here's a handoff on the backside. Trying to find a seam. He makes one man miss, hops out, and then runs into his own guy at the 30-yard line.
Nice pursuit.
Good run there from the backfield from Luther Cameron, a freshman for the Rams.
Yeah, Ryan Boyles, who ran that down, was hustling, got in on the tackle. Same with Nolan Simons. So nice job there. Kuemper strung that out really well. Really good pursuit by the backups here.
Maggie Motor post-game show coming up after the live coverage. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget the New Way Scoreboard show. We'll catch up with all the coaches in the area, find out all the action, and take a look at how the district plays going here the first night.
Jace Huffman in there now, too, for the Knights.
Newquist rolls out to the right side, throws it, has his man downfield, and that is a big gainer, maybe one of the top plays of the night, as that one's going to be brought down at the 49. It's a 19-yard pass to Scott.
Yeah, Jake Hausman on the tackle there. They just threw the ball out in the flat lip run here. You know, Kuemper has a lot of pride in their defense here, and you know the guys, the starters and defensive coordinators are really talking to the guys that are on the field now to keep that shutout intact.
So 1st and 10 from midfield for the Rams. Trips tight to the right, one man split to the left. Off to the right side. Not much going as they're trying to just sneak a way through with Van.
Yeah,
Morley.
Emiliano and Nava in on the tackle for the Knights there. Nice job.
Everybody getting a little flavor of Friday night action tonight for the Knights. 3:39 ticking away on the clock. They lead 49-0. Rams inside Knight territory. Newquist takes the snap, hands off to the backside, trying to find the way around on the left side was Boyle. Sophomore running back, looks like he might have some speed.
Yeah, Ryan Bowles back in there again. He's been on a couple tackles already. Did a nice job.
So again, it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Knights.
Tommy Fitzsimmons checking in here, putting our kicker in at corner. Just don't let your kicker get hurt here, Tom.
Newquist rolls to the right side, now steps up. He's got that ball hanging out there, and there's a flag in the background. Newquist makes one guy miss, and he's ran down by 4 Knights at the 19-yard line, but I do have to believe this one's going to be coming back.
Yeah, a little laundry here on about the, 36, 37-yard line there.
So we'll stop the clock at 2:26. There's the holding call.
So the first game I did this year, Tom, I did the Arweva St. Ed's game, and it was 10-15, and we're going into overtime. So this one's, we're going to be done by 9.
Clock rolling again with 2:20. It'll be, again, 3rd down and looks to be 5.5 for the Rams. The stomping on the bleachers is going. The student section still supporting their team. Here's a run up the middle, and they're going to tackle him forward. That's going to get him close to the 1st down for Boyle. We'll have to wait and see. Does not look like we're going to have to measure this one as he's a yard short.
This is closer than the last one.
So 4th down and 1 for the Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute Rams. Knights trying to get the ball back. Newquist in the shotgun, takes the snap. They want to throw on 4th and 1. Newquist takes his time. He's got a man wide open downfield, and he finds the wide receiver, Nick Collins. A big play there as Collins is brought down at the 2-yard line. That's a 39-yard pass from Newquist. Bad news is Collins shaken up after the play.
Yeah, he cramped. He's stretching it out there. Looks like he caught a cramp right at the end. He's coming off. He's up and running off.
So they stopped play. Yep, there, he had to leave. He's trying to get back into the huddle. Minute 16, it'll be 1st and goal from the 2. The Knights lead 49-0. It's just whether they can leave the goose egg on the Rams side here.
Maybe we still can enforce that penalty right now. Keep our shutout intact, Tom.
The long-forgotten personal foul at the end of the half.
Yeah.
Newquist takes the snap, hands off in a big hole on the right side. That's a 2-yard touchdown run for Boyle.
Boyle takes it in for the Rams. Touchdown.
So the Rams able to find the scoreboard here in the last minute with 58 seconds left. See what they decide to do, if they kick or go for 2. Coaches already got their stuff packed up for the Knights.
I see that.
Newquist stands in the backfield. 2 receivers split each way, 1 man to his right. Help hold up on the blitz. They're going to throw this one up, and that looked like I was out of the end zone, and that's the same rule they're going to call here.
Yeah, good coverage there by Jace Huffman. Just shouldered the guy, and by the time he was able to corral the pass, he's out of the back of the end zone.
So the 2-point conversion is no good. 49-6 is what the scoreboard reads here at the Carroll Football Stadium. Beautiful night for football. Saw the moon shining out there.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any
cool
nicer.
Evening.
Yeah.
I knew you had the air conditioning on in here when I showed up. So.
No, I did not. That was our IT specialist.
Probably trying to keep the equipment cool.
Yeah, probably. So you're playing tomorrow, what? College football all day? What are you doing?
Well, I work at New Way Ford in Coon Rapids now.
Yeah.
And so I'll be down there at the car show.
You're working. Oh,
Yep.
you got the car show tomorrow.
Yep,
Yeah,
so I'll
nice.
be working.
Nice.
I'll send Kyle Bauer the bill for that plug.
There you go. That was nice. Yeah, I loved how you slipped that in. But you'll probably have some TVs on down there if people want to come down and check out the car show.
I'm sure there'll be something somewhere.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch it.
I might actually have to work, though.
Yeah, you'll be able to sneak away a little bit.
I like cars, though, so I think I'll find something to enjoy.
How many cars do you know?
No clue yet.
No clue yet? Just sort of whoever shows up, huh?
So, look at that. We still got a listener even.
Oh, nice. Well, it's a nice night. Sit out by the fire pit, have a few cold ones. Listen to the game on the radio.
Here's the kickoff taken at the 16-yard line. Knights trying to find a seam, popping it out to the left side is Moore, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. And then, again, that is his second personal foul of the night at the end of times when it doesn't matter.
Wow. Wow.
It's the same player that committed the personal foul at the end of the first half that was never penalized.
Yeah, Jake Hausman with a nice return there. He got to the sideline, and he got picked up and body slammed on the sideline. The flags came flying. I think the last time I saw that was Turk Jones did it to Terry Bradshaw, planted him on his head. That's about what it looked like. That was really bad.
No need for that.
No.
Nobody wants anybody to get hurt this late in a ball game. And that penalty was on number 23, Colby Scott. His second personal foul penalty in time that didn't matter.
I'm all about being physical. I do not like that. That is not physical.
So the Knights get the ball on the 40, on their 40, with 44 seconds left.
Just take your knee. Take your knee.
Hausman just waiting around, then kneels down.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, Hausman was just waiting for the clock to get under 40.
Under 40.
So he only had to play one more play.
That Hausman, he's really smart.
Maybe coach told him.
Yeah, he's really smart there.
So the Kuemper Knights going to get a convincing win over Maple Valley, Anthony Charter Oak Ute, 49-6 here this evening, and pick up district win number 1 as they head into district play. We're going to step away, come back with the post-game show brought to you by Mackey Motors. Find new roads. That's next in 3 minutes here on 1380 KCIM 95.1 FM.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
And we welcome you back to the broadcast booth, where the Kuemper Knights get the victory 49-6 over Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak U in a convincing fashion. Had a 35-0 lead at the break. Gave up that late touchdown to Boyle on the run, and then just wore the clock down. Knights win 49-6. And, you know, last week the defense couldn't get off the field. This week the offense came out, started with a 6-minute drive from the 44. We're talking just over half the field, 6 minutes, score a touchdown. And, you know, that was a big deal for the coach. Control the game. Let's go show them how it's done.
Yeah, the game played out exactly how you wanted for Kuemper. Use the strength, use your offensive and defensive line play to control the line of scrimmage, which they did. Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak U came out really packing the box. So the first drive was, but after that they made the adjustments and really had a lot of long explosive plays. So very nice workmanlike effort for Kuemper. And like I said, they wanted to get better tonight. They did. And they've got a stretch here where they go on a nice little run and put themselves in a chance to win this district at the end of the year.
Well, when we take a quick look at the Rams stats, 127 offensive yards, 39 of those came on one pass play on a 4th and 1. And so the Knights really just controlled them in all facets of the game tonight.
Yeah, defensively, they just dominated the game. And, anybody that saw it, Kuemper was in the backfield the whole game. And, basically the Rams were running for their lives. And that fourth down play, just a jump ball against the backups, and the guy came down with a nice catch. But, other than that, you keep him under 100 yards total offense, which is just really good for the defensive effort tonight.
Here's a quick look at the stats for the Kuemper Knights, who put up 374 total yards of offense. Potabom, 9 carries, 122 yards. Hausman, 5 carries, 9 yards. Vanami, 10 carries for 63 yards. Moore, 3 carries, 5 yards. Earlbeck, 4 carries, 12 yards. Dennis Vanami had 3 carries for 64 yards. And Higbee had 1 carry for a negative yard. Potabom threw the ball 10 times. Out of that, completed 7 of them for 105 yards and a touchdown in there. Dennis Vanami had a pass for 4 yards. Hausman had 28 yards. Dennis Vanami also had a receiving touchdown of 35 yards. There were 2 night penalties on the evening as they roll on. 35 rushing attempts for 265 yards, threw for 109 yards to get to that 374 yards tonight. And that was, you could tell the defense trying to go off of Tay Vanami, slow him down, and that opened up huge holes for Potabom to run, and he took advantage of it. And a few of the rollouts, everybody dropped back fast, and away you went.
Yeah, I love what Cooper did tonight. He made great decisions all night. He would have that read option. He kept the ball. And then when he did drop back to pass, like I said, the Kuemper had 3 or 4 guys in the route. And, and the Rams only had 3 defenders back there. Somebody popped open all the time. It's just a really nice performance by Cooper tonight.
We're going to take a break, come back in 2 minutes. We'll have the player of the game. You're listening to 1380, 95.1 FM, KCIM, back with the player of the game.
Someone you can. St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
At Roselle Mutual Insurance, a partner of Grinnell Mutual, we understand teamwork. We believe that hard work pays off, and we know it takes coming together to win. Our team values community and supporting each other. Now's the time to get back at it and return to the field to support our local athletes. To help promote that culture, we are working with Jeff Storyhand to capture our youth in photos from local events, and they will be shared with you on our Facebook page. Experience working together as a winning team. Call Roselle Mutual today at 792-4525 for all your insurance needs.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
The Kuemper Knights roll over the Rams 49-6 in their district opener, and it's now time for the player of the game, brought to you by Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything sales, service, parts, and collision. It's the player of the game. Quite a few people. You look at the defensive side. We had that scoop and almost score by Cal Waniger.
Yeah, two strips and 2 recoveries, yeah. So he had a hell of a game as normal.
Night. Also in on quite a few tackles. Evan Adams had a solid night there from that linebacker.
Yeah, a couple nice sacks. Yeah, he played very well.
I mean, without a solid defense like that, you don't see a score like 49-6. But it's hard to overlook the offensive effort put out tonight by Cooper Potabom. Unofficially, 122 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. He threw for 105 yards for 2 more touchdowns. And he did have the one blemish in an interception, but still an outstanding game. And I thought he made some real solid decisions when he needed to.
Yeah, his decision making was really, really good tonight. I thought he played excellent, more than I guess worthy of the player of the game, because he had a tremendous game tonight for the Knights.
Well, Mark, there's a good chance they were not going to let us do this again for a while.
You and I are good, though. I think we'll do it. We'll probably get a playoff game, right?
Well, I would hope so. We'll wait and see.
We'll see what they send us.
I don't think we're on the schedule the rest of the year.
Well, let's see.
Maybe we're too good. It's only a one-time deal.
Yeah, I got a wedding next week, and then so we'll be off for a while. Good working with you again, Tom.
All right. Well, the Knights get the victory, 49-6 for Tyler Bruner, Mark Philmeyer. I'm Tom Hawkamp. Everybody, have a great evening, and thanks for listening to High School Football on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM.